Libra, to your New Year 2026 forecast. Hope you friends are doing great out there. You guys had a beautiful Christmas and happy holidays. Okay, let's get in here, see what's going on. '26 is going to bring in the beautiful fire horse, which is about beautiful relationships, deepening those relationships to the fullest or making them die. It's one or the other, right? So let's see what's going on here. Passion, beauty, the momentum, the horse is free and wild, and that fire bringing in that passion, deepening and strengthening relationships, or just completely destroying them with chaos. So the horse has the potential to do both, since it's fire. It, makes beauty and passion, or just burns things to the ground. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Getting the best energy for the entire year for you. Beautiful Libra. Bringing in one of the best energies for you. The 5th house. Yeah, I kind of seen that coming with Neptune energy. 5th house is where your fun romance, create things you are proud of. I do see that this is going to be a significant year of relationship shifts for you. You're going to find a lot of karmic resolutions coming out of this situation. I see that because the next card coming out is the 12th house, where your life is overwhelming yield for the greater cause of power. So I do feel like you're going to find that shift that you need within relationships to get past those karmic relationships. It's almost like you learned what you were supposed to learn, and now it's time to get back to where it is you're supposed to be. Let's see what's going on. Let's get that card over here, guys, for you. 12th house and 5th house. Wow. Okay. I think you're the only sign so far that's actually had only houses come up. It's interesting. But we are going to get into the winter energy. So I do feel like that, the things that you're creating, the fun, the romance, is going to come to an overall. There's going to be some overwhelming factors, especially if you're already in a relationship, because I feel like it's pulling itself out of one relationship to push it into a new relationship, or if you don't have a relationship, it's going to push you into a new relationship. No matter how you want to see it, you have a new relationship coming in. Okay. Or it's pushing you into things that you want to create and have fun with. Okay, because some of you could say, well, I'm already married, I'm happy, and everything's fine. And that's fine. This is just going to push that fun. It's going to balance out the fun, the creating. All it's going to do is deepen your relationship. Okay. Because remember, like I said, the fire horse is about deepening the relationship. I wrote it down, guys. Okay. So that way we remember what it is. It's the fire horse brings in fast-moving, emotionally charged energy into personal relationships. The fire heightens passion and truth, while it demands freedom and momentum. Together as one, they create a year where relationships cannot remain stagnant. Either they deepen rapidly or rapidly fall apart. There is no in between. And that's why I'm saying, if you already have a beautiful romantic relationship, it's just going to deepen to the next level. Some of you could even be getting married, getting proposed to. If you had any things that need to be resolved within your relationship, it can deepen that relationship into the next level to resolve those things that are going on within your relationship. Okay. So in wintertime, you have the 10th house. Why are you guys only getting houses? What is going on? I mean, do you see this? They're all together. It's not like I'm just pulling houses. Your achievements and status on the outside world are going to be looked at when it comes to your daily lifestyles in wintertime. So, and it's also going to, this could be where you're creating things and promoting things and your potentials for new roles, expecting those growths, bringing in that romance, that love. It could also be things that were overwhelming you. You're now finding the balance and the discipline, which would be great for you, Libra. You are balanced. You are all about balance. You are the Justice card. Strategical planning. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of things that you can transform into bigger and better purposes and empower. Just start right off the bat, guys. Just get right out there. I mean, guys are like rushing out like a racehorse. You're the fire racehorse, even though that fire horse won't come in until February. But that snake is still moving itself, right? As it's pushing things out for you and pushing things towards you. It just feels like now, I just feel like it's really pushing everything towards you as you're racing out of that gate, like a beautiful racehorse, for this structure and getting seen out there. See, public face. You're being recognized. You're in the spotlight. You're following your heart, becoming who you want to be, earning a reputation. People see you as this person who's getting shit done. You're like, I'm not messing around. So I do feel like, you know, you're going to have a lot of, wow, you're going to have a lot of people wanting to help with helping hands. People are seeing you. They want to help out. They want to communicate. They want clear communication. They, you know, you're getting out there. You're worried, you know, some of you, your New Year's resolution might be getting back to the gym, taking care of yourself. Outside the outside world. I mean, look, we're talking about the outside world where the public sees you as this. Look at that. She's got peacock. That's talking about being in the spotlight. The peacock's nothing but spotlight. Being known and seen. Talking about living a healthier lifestyle. Taking on new roles. Things that you're dedicating yourself that you're proud of. Remember, the fifth house is also, it's about what I'm creating and what I'm proud of. I'm proud to get out there and go to the gym. And you know what? I want to get healthy. Yeah. Sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. I just feel like you guys are getting out there. You've got the green light right now. And you just feel like, you know, this is where I want to be. And you're winning. Wow, just getting out there. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. You guys could, you know, be at, who knows, be in Vegas, playing the lottery, whatever, and, you know, could hit some good money over there. Let's see what's going on. Relationships and love. And right now, I just feel like you're in this place of conflict and a little bit of toxicity. I do feel like you're in a karmic situation where you're having a hard time and you're like, it's like rocking the horse. It's like rocking the boat. That's what it is. It's like a teeter-totter, but I feel like it's rocking the boat. It either is or it's not. For a lot of you. Like I said, for some of you, you have great teamwork and, you know, you're fantasizing about the next level and where we're going to go and what we're going to do this year. Definitely this year. Look at that. Go out into the world and see what we're going to do. So we'll use both. Some of you are definitely fantasizing. And some of you are also fantasizing about what else is out there. What else? Who is out there for me? Fantasizing about, you know, Mr. or Mrs. Right. So take it where you stand. For others of you, it's just kind of like, it is or it's not. I'm not worried about it right now. It's like we get along. I don't see it 100 is doing anything, working on anything. It just is. We're just here. It could be a situationship, right? We'll see what the T cards have to say. Clarify on the, it could, might not be. It might be friend zone. It could be a situationship. Show us what this is. Friend zone. That's crazy. Friend zone. Okay. So you're pretty much in the friend zone, but there's some red flags. It's like, but the potential is, we're like such good friends, you know. And so it's kind of like a friends with benefits type of scenario. It's like I have this thing going, you know, we have this thing, you know, and it's you know, it's a big thing, you know, but it's, you know. But I do feel like you have something that's coming in that feels like it's too good to be true, and it's kind of sitting on the sidelines, and you're kind of looking at it like, I don't know, it's too good to be true. I don't know if that's really for me. What is that? Wait, hold on, guys. What's that? Is this something we just see in the future? I mean, what is this? If somebody's sitting on the sidelines, this is too good to be true. Oh, right now you're just kind of, the fake flex comes up, but I don't like the card in itself because it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that this person's pretending to be wealthy, but I do see them like kind of showing off a little bit to get your attention. That's the way I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that it's too good to be true, but they're trying to show off. It's like they're trying to get your attention. I don't really see them as being deceptive. This card's more deceptive, but I'm seeing it more of sugarcoating it and showing off. This could be a self-made, independent, successful person built from nothing. But I think that they want, this is more, to me, it's more like they just want attention. They're trying to get your attention. Huh. They're trying to get your attention. Clout chaser, yeah. That's why I said, yep, it looks like they're just trying to get your attention. That's crazy. So you could have somebody next to you who's trying to do anything just to get your attention at this time. But you're still just sitting in your friend zone over here. You're not paying attention. You see them, but it could be just like kind of like that's too good to be true, or there's some kind of red flag. There's definitely some kind of red flag over here to why you can't have this person, or why warning signs or something warning. Could be because they are clout chasing. Maybe they're too extravagant, right? They're acting too crazy. So I do see that. I'm going to use clout chasing because I think that that's a better one, because I think that that's just look at me, and they're trying to do anything that they can to get your attention over here, Libra. But you're kind of like, it's kind of crazy because I think for some of you, you're like, yeah, I'm really unbothered and I don't really care. And then for some of you, you're like, I would care, but you're involved with someone else, or it's too good to be true. I don't believe you. I think you're just playing with my head type of scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's really come out of it. So take it how it is. There's a lot of you, could be either one of those scenarios. But however, right now, no matter what it is, it feels like it's too good to be true. And it's just like, okay. Otherwise, you have a lot of sweet success going on right now. And I see you guys, if you're looking for clients and stuff like that for your job, you guys are in the limelight. You're going to have a lot of success because you have the sweet success card, and you're definitely going to be seen and in the public eye. So, I mean, in the winter time, you're going to be booked and busy for sure. Let's see over here. During springtime, you're taking on this beautiful Taurian energy. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It's rich, earthy, productive, yet relaxed and slow, which I do like. It could even bring in a little bit of that Venus energy for you, which I love because you and Taurus share Venus. So I am loving that energy. So everything's kind of calming down. It's just relaxed. It's beautiful. It's just like, I don't know. It's just nice and disciplined. I do feel like you're going to be getting ready to eliminate old debts. You could be diversifying a lot of income when it comes to Taurus energy. Taurus has a lot to do with money. So there could be some, strategy planning when it comes to income, money, building. So I just feel like it could be a very intense, period for you when it comes to, perfect fit. You're meant to be here. Yeah. When it comes to money and the way you're doing things, plan where you want to be. Do not deviate from the path. Attract as a mentor if necessary. Yeah, you guys are doing amazing. You're just getting all this money, and I just see money. Yeah, transforming. Alchemy. Transform with the situation. Your money is just like magically coming into your hand over here. You guys are just doing great. You guys could get a promotion. You might see, maybe you get that tax return for some of you, and, that just changes your, everything around you to help you get out of some bills. And it just helps you with some steady effort and balancing out your checks and balances, and right. Investments will have to be a positive result that will bring prosperity. If you're ready to invest, it's a great time to invest in Bitcoin and your stocks and bonds and anything of that. Moving up, going to the next level. Yep, your status quo could be changing. It just feels like you're on your way, guys, to things that could have seemed impossible last year. It just feels like everything's falling into your lap as things are that were overwhelming you are making their way out. It's almost like they were kind of stuck in 20. I just feel like whatever was overwhelming you in 2025 is kind of stuck in 2025, which is great. Don't take that shit with me. Please, I don't want that. So I just feel like you're going to be really embracing in the balance. And I think that you're really going to be able to see from both sides of the spectrum as well. Since you are Libra, right, you can balance stuff out. You're going to focus on what's true, what's not true. This could be for this purpose and that's for that purpose. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of negotiation. Once again, there's that. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus as well when it comes to love. Somebody that might be facing some kind of loss, whether it's financial loss or family loss or whatever kind of loss that it be. It could be any kind of loss. Okay, so they could be in a place of worry, despair, and hardship. Okay, so it does feel like you're coming in as a king, as a queen, to help them out within the situation, whatever that loss is, whether you're helping them financially, love just being my best friend, however it is. Okay, so it does feel like this will bring in a lot of deep reflection, though, too, as a potential relationship is building over here. Yeah, that's crazy. As the potential relationship is building. Whether that's friendship or love relationship, we don't see it yet. But we do see that there's a lot of planning and a lot of heartfelt talks and lots of, deeper connections going on over here with the Ace of Wands. Hold on a second. For some of you, this is a commitment. This could be bringing in a new relationship. Be addressing some true emotional. Someone had some deep pain and lost opportunity, lost. I don't know who's, yeah, but there's a lot of, I feel like it's emotional help, having a lot of direct communication from a heartfelt place. And even though the Queen of Swords is coming in, I still feel the heart's place, because you have the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Cups. So it's a heartfelt conversation. It's not just something cold and icy. It's you actually using direct communication of the truth, obviously. You're Libra. Balancing out the situation, but using that compassion and that comfort and that nurturing side that you do have. You're Libra. You have both sides, beautiful sides. And you're going to use them and balance them very well. And you're going to come in, as a helping hand to this person. I know I don't see it the other way. You could say, well, maybe it's me. Maybe they're coming in to help me. It could be. But right now, guys, I don't see it that way. I see it you helping them. And it definitely could be a Taurus. I have 2 Taurus cards. Definitely could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. I also have 2 Aries cards, so it also could be an Aries. It could be anybody in the freaking world, okay? But I don't think it's them helping you, because you are on your way to success. You know what you want. You're balanced. You're where you're supposed to be, and you're coming in. Now you're coming in as a helping hand. Where somebody has helped you in the helping hand, you're coming in, but that's a different kind of helping hand. This is different. This is where you're actually helping empower someone else, giving back. Remember the balance. If somebody helps me, I turn around and help them. Remember, because that's the way the cycle of karma goes. It usually does work this way. And a lot of times we do see it throughout the year, how when somebody comes to help me and I allow them to help me, then the universe says, okay, now it's time for you to help them. Right? And that's how we keep the angel points going, right? And this is just very fast. And a lot of times you don't recognize it, because you could say this was in February and this is in May. I'm not going to remember. I mean, you're going to remember that somebody helped you, but you're not going to. A lot of people don't link that together, as that's the way the universe makes the snake eat its own tail. through the karmic cycle of helping one another. The Great Awakening. Hold on, guys. So I do like this because this is saying, yes, I am bringing myself to this area to help this person who went through some major loss. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm not going to take every card, guys, because it's a big reading. I'm not using another deck, okay, right now. I'm just using this deck. There's no reason, anyways, to have the whole board completely 100% filled. We've seen it. Okay, so going straight into summertime, we're going to have Cancer energy in the 4th house. Wow, really? Okay. Since Cancer is the 4th house, that's very interesting. We're going to have Cancer in the 4th house, which Cancer is the 4th house. So your home and roots of being, and the energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving, and it may concern a family, a mother, and a child. And it does feel like this is where you're bringing, wow, your household together. You could be moving house. You could be fixing your house up. You could be helping. There could be help within the family situation. You may be helping another family situation, but no matter what the situation is, it feels like there is this loving, unconditional love that is going on around this situation. You can't deny that. There's definitely undeniable love here. I do feel like for some of you, you're allowing your relationship to deepen and a new version of yourself to start to bloom within this situation. Whether you're already in a relationship, this could also have to do with this over here, because I feel like for a lot of you, this is a new relationship that we were just talking about. Where you're opening yourself up to help this other person. I do feel like that's, whether that's a love situation or a family situation, I do feel like it has a lot to do with that as it's rolling over. Booked and busy. You are so busy right now when it comes to productivity in your business and work. You also feel like you're being loved bombed. You have this intense affection that's moving very quick. And there's an excessive amount of attention that's working on you. It could feel a little overwhelming, but I do feel like you like it because there's this inner child feeling. You're saying, I am liking it though. So I do feel like a lot of you might be feeling love bomb, but you're enjoying the attention. You're enjoying this connection of having this kind of teenage love kind of feeling. It's young, it's fresh, it's makes me feel kind of like a kid, you know what I mean? Like a teenager, I like that, a college kid, whatever, right? But it's got that young feeling, because it's about returning to the innocence, right? So this person makes you feel like, makes your heart soar. And if it's you in your other relationship, I also talk to you guys about that in January, that you guys could be getting back together, and there could be something that's going on that's going to deepen your relationship, but you're definitely having this big break in your career turning point, life-changing moment. I mean, there's things that are going on about your career where you're just really getting a lot of attention. You're letting go of old chapters that no longer serve you and allowing those endings to go away, as I do feel that the that, I don't know, it just feels like this new chapter's come around. It's something in you has changed so much. You have evolved. And you have this new version of yourself. And it's a different feeling. And it's younger, it's better, it's lighter. You've allowed all the what's overwhelming you to dissipate. You have to feel this steady growth. You feel like your heart is on fire. You're ready for anything. It's a very powerful year for you, Libra. I just feel like you're in the year of power. Power. All the way around, because it's just about that. 5th house is just about that passion, that love, that joy, that fun, that I'm going to create things. My band is doing amazing. You should see how many gigs we're getting. Like we're out there, man, and people love us, and the girls are all around us, and the dudes are all around us, or whatever, whoever you are, right? People everywhere, Yeah, self-made. Self-made. Again, we've seen that again. Built from nothing. Influencing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a powerhouse reading. You are, and this is the most powerful year for you to change with love. And I'm just telling you guys, if you're really looking for love, like real, true, deep love, or to make your relationship into that deep, true love, this is the time. It's like if you don't like what's going on, you're going to change that sector, whether it's career, love, because you're putting it into things that make you, that fire horse is making that passion and that love and that fire inside you. And it's saying, whatever overwhelms you, we're throwing it away. You need reconciliations, we'll make those reconciliations, because we got, fulfillment and joy and deeper bonds and family bonds, and might even be bringing new family members in. That could be the fourth house to the Cancer. Maybe you guys are having a baby, right? You're bringing in that new baby, getting married, buying a new house, fixing the house. But everything you're doing with it has got this overall passion to it. It's so beautiful. Duality. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance, meaning also be careful of people around you. Man, but you guys, some happy surprises. This is the biggest change for you. You have vacations coming up. You're, activating what it is you truly want and receiving divine gifts. That's crazy because we have the surprise there. The surprise is the Page of Cups, which is divine gifts coming out. That's positive changes and love and all kinds of things. You're in star power. I told you you're in star power. That's it. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Okay, so in star power, Libra, star power, 2026. That is become an influence of the company and earn fame, popularity, stepping into that spotlight. But it's the star power of love and transformation and fulfillment, joy, deeper bonds. It's just like, wow. Walking into this financial portal also. I don't know. You guys, this... Between the relationships and the finances, you guys have got it both. You got it all. Because I see you activating both houses. And I love the fifth house, though, because it's saying romance and love, it's not just that. It's where you're creating things you're proud of, your business, your career, acknowledging what it is, how I want to live my life. I want this love. I want this career. I want, and then getting out there and doing exactly what it is you want. Let's see how we're going to end this year. My gosh. You're going to end this. With Uranus, the potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Just because you have Uranus, don't worry about the tower so much. Remember, it also has the star. And even if it wants to bring in the tower, let it. Because I would just say that anything that was overwhelming you that's still sticking by you, just let it freaking fall, right? It's just going to be the tower that just lets it fall away. Okay, so it just said, because you have Gemini energy over here, the energy is communicative, mischievous, and lively. There's going to be a lot of sudden awareness and sudden changes when it comes to Gemini energy, because the Gemini is going to come in and say, okay, well now, you have all this communication, right? You're going to have all this different kind of communication, which is, going to change the way things work for you, changing things around, bringing in spiritual work. I love that. Open your heart to spiritual career, heal the human heart. You are a light worker, so it's going to allow you to look at things from a different, look at that, that's crazy. I was just going to say looking at things from a different point of view, and there it is. Seek and you shall find. So whatever it is that you're looking at, it's going to allow you to see that, knowing that you have loyal friends around you, finding the loyalty around you, leading with your mind, within that mind power. Finding, look at that, the fruits of your labor, seeing your job, seeing your career just boom, right? Feeling like you're standing in a place where you have more flexibility, where you feel like you have more adaptability and you don't feel like you're, have to hunker down so much or save so much money for. That does not mean that you should not save money for a rainy day. It just means that I don't feel like I have to save so much because I feel comfortable. I don't have that overwhelming feeling that the shit could hit the fan at any time. But remember, no matter what, guys, always save for a rainy day because you never know when the shit might hit the fan. Okay? Because sometimes we get so secure that sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't need to save as much. But actually, if you make more money, you should be saving more money. That's the way it works, right? So it's like if I used to save, $5 because I couldn't afford to save anything else each paycheck, you make more money now. You should be saving $10, $15 now. Do you see what I'm saying? Not less. Less says, I didn't learn my lesson because the universe was going to come back and going to test me again. What, you think the tests are over? What, you think that life is done? No, 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 no. No, absolutely not. No, life is a game. It's always a game of, did we learn from our mistakes? Oh, you think that because you make more money and because I did all these wonderful things for you that you should only now save $2 instead of $5? Are you freaking crazy? I give you this huge $2 bonus, or whatever, or give you this job that makes $3 more. I want you to save $3 more. You see what I'm saying? The more we make, the more we need to save. Because in seriousness, if you notice, the more we make, the more we spend. Mm-hmm. Crazy enough, you would think that I would have learned my lesson and think that, no, because if I can make more money, then I would have so much more money. No, actually, the more the money you make, the more you spend. It's just truth. So you definitely want to save more. Your guardian angels are standing next to you. You need to, right? And they're saying, I'm pushing you into the right direction. You also have this beautiful partnership. That just will not go away. I'm telling you, you guys have new love, or you're really pushing that love scenario to the next level. It just won't go away. So you have this beautiful new love coming in. So, okay. Or best friend. Could even be a best friend, right? But I'm seeing love. Okay. But look, if all you wanted was just a partner and a friend, okay, you have it. Okay. If you're just looking for a partner maybe for your business, then you have it. Okay. So whatever it is, you got it. Okay. But it also says prioritize your connections, right? Make sure that you keep people at bay where you need to keep them at bay. Don't let anybody get into your business. I like that as well because it almost feels like somebody wants to walk into your new connection and maybe destroy that connection. It's none of their business. Opinions are great and all, but I don't like the third party scenario that could possibly come out of this situation here as somebody's trying to weasel back into your business. So just be careful of that. Otherwise, I see everything's just going great, guys. It's just like, wow, I'm loving your 2026 reading. Yes, it does have some ups and downs. Absolutely, every year will. I don't feel that 2025 was super devastating for a lot of Libras. There were some of you it was, but for the majority of you, it was just slow. Especially in business, it just felt like it was really slow, especially summertime business. For those of you who owned a business, it was just really slow. I think it could have picked up a little bit more pace. But this year, it looks like you're very busy. You're stepping into the spotlight, and you're really working on both pillars of career and love. And I really love that. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye bye.